So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here. Decent chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Rabiot, Hernandez, Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run, and he's got the beating of his chance.
Well, he wants to get in on the act here. Morocco really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Chouameni. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. The ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping. Olise. Shot, surely! France are in front. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now that's well seen too. Saliba played with speed from back to front. He won't be happy with that one. Distributed tidily. And he's picked out the run. Brahim Diaz. Good strong midfield. Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Shooting chance! He's got a goal! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And the calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the shot! Goal! Morocco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
After 40 minutes is number 20.
Morocco have their lead.
Wow, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's having a hit! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. possibly the last play of the half. Saliba gets it away. Shapes to shoot! And the referee has blown for half-time. Morocco have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal.
Parking in the area around the stadium.
So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Morocco are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're off again. And here's Mbappe. Has he got the beating of his marker here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's been played through. Good ball, good take. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Chouameni, and it's Hernandez. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Big chance! Finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just flips the other.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Aguirre. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Morocco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He has a look up.
Digne.
Rabiot. Now it's Barcola. That is good progress on the left. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Played into space out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Tries a measured ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Brahim Diaz charging forward, the ball at his feet. El Ainaoui played out to the left flank.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here, because greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And now
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.